Good morning, day, afternoon, evening, night, folks. I'm IvyDude0, and it's time for y'all to kick off those shoes. Sit back, relax, make yourself at home. It's time to enjoy some more game dev Tycoon. So, this is totally the first time I'm recording this. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, basically, I don't know what happened last time, but I was recording this, and then the game just kind of died. So, yeah. Take two. Learn from our mistakes that I made the first time. I guess a mulligan maybe isn't a bad thing. But anyway, let's go ahead and get in here. So, we still have to generate a game report. And I believe at the end of last episode I said that I was... okay, just finished up. I believe at the end of last episode I said that I was going to start maybe doing some publishing deals. But I was looking into that, and the publishing deals are actually fairly expensive to really get into them. So I'm not sure if I really want to go ahead and jump in quite yet with those. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and make a sequel to Tiny Ninjatos, since that was a good one. It was also an action game, which I learned pretty well as I was recording last time. I learned decently well how to make a good action game, more or less. So we'll see if I actually learn anything. Tiny Ninjatos 2. Alright, we'll see how this goes. The stories and quests need to be kind of lower, gameplay needs to be higher, and then we're going to drop engine a little bit. Alright, and we continue forward unto dawn. Okay, so AI needs to be good. And then I don't think I really had anything for this stage. Well, yeah, I think it was about like that ish. I'll try doing that. Alright. Okay, so then we got here. World design didn't seem to need to be very important. Graphic design, or graphic need to be good, and sound I could probably put about midway. So, we'll see how this does. Our account is in the red, but luckily we can go up to 200k below. Since we're in our new office, it gives us a little more leeway. Super test is no longer supported. Alright, and we need the money, so let's go ahead and finish this thing up. Alright, so we got a new record in design. In technology, we've been up to the 40s before, which... it's going to be a little bit till we actually beat that. But anyway, our first views came in, and oh god, apparently I didn't learn a thing. Man. I don't know what I did wrong. As far as I'm concerned, I thought I did that one pretty alright. Guess we'll generate a game report and see why that one sucked. I also went ahead, since we have so much research points, I went ahead and got us some more topics before the game crashed, so I'll go ahead and get a few more of those back. Met with moderate responses. Yes, I know. World design seems to not be very important for this type of game, which it wasn't. Man, now the end game reports are just getting very small, which is not boding well. But we'll also get zombies here, and then rhythm. Because I think we could maybe do something for like a cool like rhythm action game. Might not be a bad thing. We'll go ahead and we need to make a new game now. So we'll do a zombie and action game, and we'll do PC. You'll make it mature and Bane of the living. All right. This one has to be good real fast. And maybe we'll put a little more time into gameplay. Tiny Ninja Autos 2 is off the market. Didn't get us nearly enough, unfortunately. We can't really have a booth this year. We will probably actually have to overdraw, or not overdraw, but get a bailout while this game is finishing up, and hopefully this one does well enough that we'll be able to make it. So I'm gonna put it like that. Alright. This is really gonna be scraping it close, so. Oh boy. Alright, so world design used to be about there. That should be about good, I think. Graphic will. We'll do something about like that. Alright. Well, here's to hoping, guys. We'll see if I can, Yep. Okay, cool. We got bailout money. We didn't even have to pay interest on it this time. Alright. Man, we really can't wait for any more things to... particularly games with new topics at the moment. Which ours does. Yeah, it is a new topic because we haven't done zombies before. Alright, well... Oops. Here's to hoping, my friends. Cross your fingers. Oh. Oh, this is what we needed. This is what we needed. Oh. Oh, this is exactly what we needed. I did a thing, guys. I did a thing. Got us an 8 overall. So Vana's coming out with the Vana Dreamcast for the next generation of consoles. The Dreamcast is a dream come true. This console is the most advanced gaming console in history. Well, I mean, I guess. Oh yeah, it's the good graphics. Yeah, you know, I never had a Dreamcast growing up. I had a friend who did. So I played it very little, but I don't know. No, Agent Blowfish, I don't want your crap. Zombie in Action is a great one. Engine seems to be very important for okay, well, now I know what we can do better. Boss, our office can really do some renovation work, and our computer systems are also out of date. Invest a little money and get a modern office, and upgrade computers would be great. You want to renovate the office? Yeah, we have the money now. So, yeah. Now it's looking nice. Ooh. Man, look at that. We even have a whiteboard instead of a chalkboard now. Since G3 has become the biggest meetup game developers every year, we decided to use our name for the greater good. Today we are offering different game development challenges throughout the year where game devs from around the world can compete with one another. Each will be a great way for game developers to learn something new. You are welcome to join at any time. There are no prizes, but it should be a great way to increase everyone's skills, the G3 committee. Okay. That might not actually be a bad thing. So that was a zombie game that we made. You know, I'm gonna do a rhythm game. We'll see if an action rhythm game I think will be kind of cool. And then it'll be called Battle Beats! Exclamation point. Yeah, for everyone. I think that'll be good. Okay, so I am not quite sure how well this will do, but... So what I had wrong was I was doing these two backwards. I was putting in better gameplay versus a better engine. So, I still want gameplay to be good, but we may make sure that engine is good. Okay. Sweet. So, I'm trying to think of, like, you know, a good action rhythm game off the top of my head, and I'm really just not quite sure. Well, you could probably the other ones that. Really, the only rhythm game. Hi there. This is Jorg Longer from Game Nova. I got a word that Cap Studios is working on a new game. Yeah, we'll talk about it. What is your what is your expectation regarding the success of Battle Beats? Do you think the game will be well received? I honestly have no idea. I mean, we are kind of going out on a limb here. Yeah, the only really rhythm game that I can think of just kind of off the top of my head when I think of rhythm games is probably, oh, what's it called? Crypt of the Necrodancer is basically the first rhythm game that really comes to mind for me. Which that one was almost like a, it's kind of hard to say, but that one was like a rhythm adventure almost. Rhythm adventure, rhythm, it's hard to say RPG, but close. I mean, it was a roguelike. I'm just not quite sure what you would classify a roguelike as in, you know, with the topics, or the genres that we have. So, I don't know. But, anyway, we will see how well this one does. A certain staff's earned a raise. Jeez, Alan, you're expensive now. Alright, well that's just more incentive for us to do well. Which this one looks like it will do okay. And 7, and just an 8, 6.5. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. I can deal with that. Plus, new topics are still popular right now, so this one will still be pretty well received solely because of that. So, alright! Alright. Rhythm and action is a great combination. Yeah! Sound seems to be very important. Really? Huh. I would not really have expected sounds to be very important for an action game. I mean, I guess I can and I can't, because one of the reasons why I really like Arma is because the sounds are so good. Granted, I mean, it's an action game, but it's like action on steroids. I don't know. But anyway, we're starting to get some more cash, so we could probably try doing a publishing deal. Well, yeah, I forgot. I was looking at these before, and I remember that these are all medium games. Hey, you know what? We're gonna do it. Because this one's an action game, and we know we can make a good action game. So, let's do, we'll do... Alright, so we'll call it Undead Warrior. I'll make it mature. Wait a minute, did I just... Oh, jeez, I could have sworn for a second I saw that the cost changed. Oh, wait, oh, right, it's a medium game. Okay. Sorry, I'm just losing my mind a little bit here. Alright, so this is where the game gets a little bit more tactical when you start making these medium-sized games. So, and you will see why in just a second. Creating larger games is a significant task, and unlike in smaller games, one person cannot effectively be responsible for every aspect of the game. To create a good game, we need to make best use of our team. You will have to assign which of your team is responsible for which areas. Pick team members whose skills match the area to get the best result. When you assign team members responsibilities, you will see their workload. Try not to overload them too much. So, we have our staff, and then we have their design and technology points also listed out here. So, obviously for things that are going to be more on the, I guess would be on the right side, I think, are kind of the more design-heavy things, and then the left side are more tech-oriented things, I think. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, I can probably leave that how it's at, and I'm going to go ahead and... Stories and quests would be a design thing, I think. So we'll give that to him. Engine would be a tech thing. And then give that to me. Alright. And the sliders should be about right. I'll have to edit up a few things here and there. But it should be, I think, about good. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's where it gets fun. So, he's going to go ahead and handle the dialogues. I'm going to go ahead and give myself the middle again. And then he's going to get the big AI. Or actually, no, I'm going to give myself the AI, and I'll give him that. Okay. So this is actually going to cut it kind of close to the wire. No strong trends at the moment. That's fine. I mean, we're going along with a trend anyway. Alright, 500,000 in sales. That's good. That's good. Alright, so world design needs to be a little bit less. Sound needs to be a little bit more. Graphics. This will kind of match. But this is where it's going to get a little difficult. So design, and put him on sound. Put me on this, and him on that. Yeah, we're going to have to overload our guys a little bit. There's really no getting around that. So, we're only a little over 100, so I'm not too concerned about it. Our guys will be, like I said, a bit overloaded, but if we give ourselves a little bit extra time to kind of work things out in the end, we should be okay. It will more than likely take away from the overall quality of the game, but oh boy. Hopefully this goes well. Here's to hope. Oh goodness. Alright, hey, we got a new record for design. Okay, so Tom references got our good lord. Alright. Here we go. Dreamfast is released. Okay, we're gonna get our reviews. Oh, come on, come on, come on! Oh, this is gonna suck. We need the minimum of 6, I think. Crap. Well, here's where we get screwed. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be real bad. Okay, so I'm not sure why this one did that bad. But I guess as long as we can get some cash back, we should be okay. That was also our first medium game, and we're a little understaffed for it. So there's also that. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and man, that hurts. Alright, we're gonna make a sequel to Battle Beats, and we're gonna call it Battle Beats Back in the Fight, because, you know, reasons. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue on with that. 2 months, Vein Oasis will go out, and we almost have enough money to be able to pay back our what do you call it? The thing, the money we took out. Gameplay should be probably about where it's at. Stories and quests is at the bottom, engines at the top. That should be okay. Gameplay seems to be quite important for this kind of game. So basically they both need to be maxed out, but we will not be able to attend G3 this year because of financial issues. Man, we are so close to being able to pay back our loan. Okay, so I'm going to put level design up just a hair and dialogues down a bit, because we really don't need that good of dialogues. But AI needs to stay where it was at, I think. Alright, and then he needs to get sent on vacation once we finish up this game. World design, so that's medium, it needs to go down about a half, so it could probably bring it down a little bit lower. Sound has to be good. And graphics we can put about there. Alright, so we are under a little bit, but that was actually not at a bad time. Because we're still making a little bit of money, plus we'll be making money for this new game here, so probably about the best time that could have happened, I suppose. Plus we already got 43k again, so you know, that's okay. Go ahead and send you on vacation, and yep, finish. Didn't break any records, though. Technology did get pretty up there. So anyway, we'll go ahead and release the game. And here we go. There it is. Okay, so this would be kind of a... Okay. You like 5.5-ish? 5.25? You know what? As long as that gets us a little bit of cash, I think we'll be okay for it. Man, but we're still just kind of scraping along. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video here, guys. So, slip those shoes back on because it's closing time. So, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like just so I know. Subscribe if you want, and I will see you folks tomorrow. Peace.